Hello everyone, a beautiful day today. Today we have another immense personality with us. We have Dr. Harneet. She's from Faridabad and she has a wonderful rank of INICT 949. I mean, there are millions of people who have badly want such rank and she has got it. And starting with the introduction, ma'am, I want you only, हमारे सारे audience को could you please tell something about you कि आप कौन हैं, कहाँ से आई हैं?
Very good morning, sir. Myself, Dr. Hani Kaur, and I reside in Faridabad, Haryana. I did my UG from Karnataka with the Institute of Medical Science, and I started like my preparation for the exam last year itself. And I am very happy that I got the rank, and I am doing this interview with you, sir. I am very happy. I'm very glad.
No, that's my fortune. You actually, आपने allow किया. You allowed me to do, to get an interview with you. So tell me, Dr. Harneet, what was your parents' reaction as in such a beautiful rank, like लाखों लाखों की नहीं आती. Like who saw the result, what time it came, and what was your family's reaction? Could you share with us?
Actually, sir, it's like my family, my mom, she like always knew like I'm gonna get very good rank. I like used to doubt myself because she was like she saw me studying, like she saw me studying whole day, so she was like very confident that I'm gonna get a good rank. But like I told her not to keep too many expectations. So she was like, it's okay, whatever you get, it will be okay. You did your best, it's all right. So, but when the result came and I got this rank, she was very happy. She was satisfied that I was satisfied, sir.
That's right. And in the end, if parents are happy with you, I mean, that is the wonderful blessing on this planet. And tell me one thing, like one question I have is like, what was your driving force? Because there are thousands of people who apply, and like after 1 month or 2 months, you get frustrated or a little exhausted with such a heavy pressure. What was your driving force? अगर बीच मझधार में रुक जाए कोई इंसान, तो आप क्या? What was your take on that?
Sir, I always told myself that you deserve better. You deserve better than anyone else. Like I used to motivate like that, like myself, that okay, you can do it. It's okay. You are from a peripheral government college. Like you didn't study, like you didn't do your MBBS in a very top government college, but this is your another chance that you can like make big something for yourself. So like I kept telling myself, even on days when I felt like I can't study today, like I need to take a break, on that days also I will tell myself it's okay, just study like 3 4 hours today. You resist your temptations and you'll be on the track. It's okay. So sir, I can tell you one thing. When I started my preparation till the NEET exam, like till the Inicet exam, I didn't even take a single break, sir. Specifically NEET, if I say, like Sundays, whether it is Sunday, whether it is any related function or anything, I just kept going on. Like I didn't even take a single day break. Some days I studied for like 3 hours maybe. Some days I studied like 15 hours maybe. But I told myself, see, if I skip that one day, sir, I'll lose the battle. So like that kept me going, sir. Consistency kept me going, sir.
Yeah, that's very beautifully said, and I think it's a take-home message for all the wonderful students also, because consistency is the key. And you motivated yourself so much. But and also one thing I want to ask you, like how, like if a very new student is watching our video, then how the story starts, as in like, so, ma'am, I am a new student, so how many months I should consistently studying? Like there are people studying from second year MBBS only. I interviewed one student yesterday, sir, till final year तो I was not very serious. उसके बाद मैंने चालू किया. So what was your story in this whole thing?
Sir, what I believe, it's never too late because I told you, sir, like I started my preparation last year, around June 18th to be exact. I started my preparation because I like did my internship and I came back home around 3rd of June, sir. So I started preparing by like 18th of June. So, like I told myself, there are people who have been preparing since second year, since third year, and I am like very far behind them. I'm like, so I have to cover that distance. That meant that I have to study harder than them. but I never told myself that it is not possible for me to get a good rank. I never told myself that. So I was like, okay, if those people they are studying like 8 hours a day, I will study 12 hours a day. I have to catch up to that. So like I did my best in that sense, and I feel it doesn't matter if you start your preparation in second year, third year, final year. Even if you give proper 10, 12 months to it, you can definitely get a good rank. That's what I believe, because that's what I did, sir. Like I started preparation last year, and like, sir, I did get a good rank, sir.
Definitely, and that's I think wonderful thought to all our students, because there's a nowadays there's a going of FOMO, fear of missing out. अरे मैंने second year से start नहीं किया, will I get a
Yes,
rank? I
sir.
didn't start in the
Yes.
third year also, will I get a rank? Because the competition is so high. So I think Dr. Harneet among us, who is from Faridabad, she sets a wonderful example saying that you can start late also, but whenever you start genuinely, and quality matters over the quantity. So she is a very wonderful example of that. So Dr. Harneet, tell me about the subjects. Like there was a student, there was someone was saying that only major subjects are important, and someone was saying that two three subjects you can skip in between. इतना सारा कैसे याद रहेगा? So did you study everything? What was your study protocol among the subjects?
Sir, I did like cover all the aspects. I think like it depends, sir, exam to exam. That's what I thought. See,
Mhm.
sir, like we all know, sir, INET it's more or less previous year question based topics, sir.
Mhm.
And like some things they are going to ask for sure, sir. So I made it a point that at least I'm not gonna miss out on those topics. So I like specifically stressed on those topics. Apart from that, if I say short subjects and also like I didn't miss out on them, sir. For example, sir, I said in November INICT, sir, as long as I remember, there was not even a single question from anesthesia, sir. Okay,
Okay.
sir.
Mhm.
But if we talk about May, this is July exam, sir, there were questions from anesthesia. So, sir,
Mhm.
I felt the pattern is very like erratic in the
Yeah.
sense that sometimes they might skip the subjects they might ask. But, sir, like keeping this in mind, sir, we cannot leave a subject, because in case we leave a subject and they ask like 5 or 6 questions particularly from those subjects, we'll lose the game, sir. So I think that we should try to cover all our bases, sir, to be on the safer side to get a good answer.
Very true. So yes, I'm writing all the points which Dr. Harneet is saying. Number one, Dr. Harneet said that motivation played a very important role. She kept telling herself it's never too late and you can do it. And also at the same time, she says that cover all the subjects. Every subject plays an important role. Of course, you give time and capacity according to the subject, but make sure you touch everything for sure. And also, I want to ask you one important question. I personally want to ask, like, what all what are the do's and don'ts, as in like what mistakes you did during your preparation which you want to help out to our next generation. I had a student, he was saying that I used to take a break of 10 minutes, but वो 10 मिनट का when it happened 30 minutes 45 minutes पता ही नहीं चलता था. I couldn't control that. So what are the small flaws or mistakes which you had, you want to share with us? It will be helpful for our next batch.
Sir, I like we all are on social media, like we all use social media. So
Mhm.
I think like I disconnected from social media pretty late. Like I should have done in the beginning only, but like in between the preparation, I realized that this is taking too much time. Like I don't want to like waste even a minute on social media. So in between the preparation, I deleted all my social media accounts and Netflix and like all the other like online platforms. I think if I like have deleted it in the beginning, this rank might have been better, but I'm never sure. But I still think that you should stay away from social media, like all other distracting platforms, like as much as you can, because this is definitely going to take your precious time, and this time is not going to come back.
Very true. Very beautifully said. So yeah, even I also agree with you, because social media, you never know how much time you consume. Either you have a very strong hold on yourself, कि भाई 5 minutes बोले तो 5 minutes. But sometimes naturally when time goes off and start regretting, and that's the sad part about it. Also, I want to ask you one very important question. If I have 6 months for my exam, my approach is different, and if I have just 2 to 3 weeks for my exam, my approach is totally different. So last moment stress, how to handle, ma'am? Because I have seen a lot of students not getting a rank who are very good intellectual students, but sir, मैं panic बहुत हो गया. So last moment I just black out. I got so many queries like that. So last 1 to 2 weeks, if you have for exam, could you tell me what was your positive aspect of that? Is my voice coming to you? Yes, yeah.
Yeah, it's breaking in between a bit, but okay, sir, I got your question, sir. Sir, I see, like in the last few weeks, I made it a point that I revise all the high yielding topics. Now, the main question which I have come across, and even my juniors also ask, like how to know which are important topics, like which we should stress on, like what we should revise at the end, sir. Sir, I feel more questions, practice we do, like more we realize like what are the important topics and what are weak points, what are our weak subjects. So, sir, I remember like sir, my anatomy subject, it's very weak. I usually like get most of the anatomy questions wrong. So, and it's a very volatile subject also. So I kept volatile things for the end, and I like revised other things maybe few weeks before the exam, in which I was pretty confident. Like, and if I talk about subjects like anatomy, and there are like cancer stagings and developmental milestones, which like INICT they ask question every year. So all those volatile topics I did in the end. And sir, yeah, one thing I've noticed, sir, like what most of us do, sir, when we are towards the end, we start recalling some like topics from the subjects. Like I don't remember this, like I forgot
Yeah,
it, like
happens.
I'll forget this in exam also.
Uh,
But
uh,
we need not to. Yes, sir. But what I have realized is we need not to remember each and thing, like each and everything exactly. Like it's going to be a question which has four options and we have to mark one correct. We will ultimately get to that. For that, we need not to like know each and every like pinpoint to it. Sir, so I specifically made it a point that only weak topics I'm going to revise in the end few weeks so that I'll be able to remember as much as possible instead of revising those topics in the net which in the like end which I am sure I am very good at. So like
yeah.
I didn't waste time revising those topic at the end, sir.
So you did MCQs more, or you did, last 7 to 10 days, if I talk about, did you revise your own notes? Did you make your own notes, or you did MCQs more? उसमें क्या किया आपने? What did you do in that?
Sir, I kind of balanced it. Like I revised my notes multiple times, sir. If I say for NEET exam, before NEET exam, I revised it 6 times. And between INSCT and NEET, I revised them like three more times. One time the whole notes in depth I revised. The next time all the high yielding topics, and the last time I did all the previous year questions topic. So like, sir, I segregated in that way because if I keep revising the whole thing again and again towards the end, it will be very difficult to cope up.
Okay.
So I like revise only high yielding topics towards the end, sir.
That's very well said, actually. Smart approach plays a very important role. You have to link and study and
Yes,
smart
sir.
finish it off instead of, keeping it a long track. So that's wonderfully said. I'll repeat again. So among us, we have Dr. Harneet. She's from Faridabad and she has an MBBS from Bidar, from Karnataka, and she's INICT rank 949, which she can get a very, very, very beautiful branch. She can get, guys, and I think we all should get little inspiration from Dr. Harneet. And also the important point she has covered, number one, she said family support was very important. She said she motivated herself multiple times. She said it's never too late and you can do it. And also she cut from the social media. She puts a point that if she had little bit more conscious in the social media part, thoda time shayad aur mil jata. And also one very important point, she says that smart approach plays a very important role. कब कहाँ और कैसे पढ़ना है वो आना चाहिए. सब कुछ पढ़ना जरूरी नहीं है. इम्पोर्टेंट और जो कायदे की चीज है, टू द पॉइंट वाली चीज है, वो ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट मायने रखती है. That's all. And लास्ट क्वेश्चन, डॉक्टर हरनीत, लाइक व्हाट आर योर फ्यूचर प्लान्स? आप क्या सोचा लाइफ में? another milestone? Do you have any dream branch or any options you have kept yourself for future?
Sir, I want to take MD medicine. Like, I love that branch in my internship also. I specifically enjoyed that branch posting. So, yeah, I really want to take MD medicine, sir.
That's wonderful. And it's a very, very upcoming branch for sure. And I want to ask you last question, that any wonderful advice, or, there are thousands and millions of people gonna watch you. So like for their source of inspiration, any advice or a message you want to convey to our younger generation?
Sir, I believe like be it a peripheral government college, be a like private college, it really doesn't matter, sir. Like if you put your mind to it, if you are consistent enough, if you're determined enough, sir, I believe like you can achieve it, sir. Like I put this thing into my mind, I put this thing into my heart that I can do it. It's okay. I'm from a peripheral government college. It's okay. But in this post graduation exam is giving me another choice at life that I can make it big for myself, sir. So I think it's never too late. If you put your mind to it, if you put your heart to it, you can truly achieve it. Because
That's
uh,
yeah, say.
towards this side, because toward the other side, when you come after clearing your exam, like it will be completely different. Like it will be like you never felt like this before. This sort of satisfaction and like happiness, it's worth it. All those efforts that you are going to put for 10 months or 12 months, it's worth it. It's truly worth it.
Definitely. I mean, you can turn the table anytime, and like it all your hard work and
Exactly, sir.
and it doesn't really matter. Seriously, you're very right. And even half an hour back, I took one interview of a student from this Ambala from another medical college. It was a private medical college, and his name is Dr. Kulshan. He got
Yes, sir.
NEET 116 and INICT 251 rank, and he was also same like everyone used to say that private medical college. मतलब you are from private now. How work तुम्हें क्या ही आता होगा? How much you would be knowing and all that. So from private or from peripheral government hospital, even in, I'll not mention, when I was doing my SRship also from many prestigious government institutes, but I did my MBBS from private. So they used to tell me, "अच्छा तुम तो private से हो ना, you're from private, no? How much you won't be knowing much like that." And see where I am today. So it all depends on your hard work and consistency. Private, government doesn't matter.
Yes, sir.
मुझे कहते हैं ना, पढ़ने वाला कहीं भी बैठ के पढ़ लेगा. The someone who wants to study or wants to put some effort, he can bloody do it anywhere. You don't need a government or private, you just need a focus, and that's all is important there. That's what. So thank you so much, Dr. Harneet. It was wonderful talking to you. Thank you so much for giving your time. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir. Same here, sir. It was really wonderful talking to you, sir.
Same here, same here. So I hope to our viewers and our audience, I hope you have learned something from Dr. Harneet today. Anyone can do anything in life. It's just you need to have a focus and a peace of mind, and you can do anything. So thank you so much, ma'am, and best of luck and good wishes from our side. And thanks a lot.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.